Hello, everybody, to the E3 2013 post-show hosted by us, the Fuse-4 network. Yet, right now, we are covering the E3 press conference that just finished up no more than maybe 15 minutes ago. And we got to go through this quickly because Ubisoft is coming up next. But, you know, not so quickly because there wasn't much that we didn't already know. So let's get to it. I am Dave McCauley, joined by Chris.
Hi, guys.
Kim.
Hello.
Michelle.
Hello.
And Tyler.
Hi.
So let's get to it, guys. First off, they came out and announced that they have 11 new games coming from EA to Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So, we started off with what a lot of people thought was going to be Plants vs. Zombie 2. They thought it was gonna...
everyone, he means me.
But... No, if you search it up, there's a lot of people, because I went back and just checked just after you told me. There's a lot of people that thought it was going to be Plants vs. Zombies 2 on the consoles, but no, that is not the case. If you check back in my tweets a couple days ago, they actually announced Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare coming to the Xbox 360 and Xbox One. And then they said that they're going to show some 4-player co-op on screen. So that was pretty cool. It's a third-person tower defense shooter, much like Orcs Must Die. And very, very beautiful art style. Even though it's very plain, it's very simple, it's very block-based and shape-based. It's still really nice. It still looks really nice for the game that it is. You know, what do you guys think of the game that we saw?
I liked it. I thought it was interesting just to throw a different loop into the PvZ game, especially 4v4 kind of like I said, it's a tower defense kind of game. I loved it. I was shocked to see it. I'm like, that's nice because PvZ everyone just thinks as a click and put them down game, but just to spice it up and keep the wittiness of any Plants vs. Zombies game is actually really nice.
Yeah, they think of it as just a normal top-down RTS kind of tower defense kind of game. So it's a different spin on things. So, Kim, what do you think?
Well, first of all, I thought I heard the title Garden Warfare a couple of months ago. And then when they, not many days ago, well, a week, I think? No, not even a week.
A little less than a week, yeah.
Yeah, they showed the Plants vs. Zombies 2 trailer, and I thought, that's it! That's Garden Warfare, or whatever it was called before, but then it's 2 games.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, 2 games here. This is a new thing from PopCap coming. Like, they don't usually do multiple game franchises at one time.
Yeah.
But anyway, to the gameplay. My first initial thought when I saw the sunflower, go around and healing people, that was the first thing I thought of was Team Fortress 2, because you can be a medic. And I haven't really seen a lot of that in first-person shooter games. Maybe there is a couple of things in Battlefield, but I haven't really played Battlefield that much.
Kim, you watch your goddamn mouth. It's a third-person shooter, all right? Third person, not first person. Get it right.
TPS/FPS.
You get your mouth working right with your brain, sir.
Shooter.
There we go.
Shooter.
But yeah, there's a good element of healing medic here. I don't think there was much of that in Orcs Must Die. I have both games, and yet I've played literally maybe about 2 hours to like an hour of each or something like that.
Same, except I've played less.
By the way, I need to point this out. Chris! I don't know if you guys heard it.
Chris?
Yes, Mom. Michelle, what do you think?
I think it's really interesting seeing Plants vs. Zombies as a third-person shooter game, so I'm pretty interested in the upcoming game.
I think that's going to that's going to be the thing that hooks a lot of people. Is a different take on Plants vs Zombie.
It still has the great humor the original has, and the boss fights look really interesting.
Yeah, and they still have that same feel. They have the boss fights from the original game. Looks like they're gonna have boss fights from number 2 as well incorporated into there. So it's gonna be really. Oh, it just looks like a really fun game. Tyler, what do you think?
I shit.
He pooped himself. Yeah.
Yeah, literally. But I first saw the footage, and I, like many, apparently mistook it for Plants vs. Zombies 2 only because of the similarities to the trailer, which was also in the similar 3D format. But either way, it is a very interesting take on a game I'm really attached to and Dave really likes, and it's it's awesome. Like, I just see, like, you're running around as a pea shooter, you're firing peas at zombies, and you're being a son, you're healing people. I agree, it's kind of like a TF2 and Plants vs. Zombies kind of interrelate kind of thing, and I think it's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I also like that it's going to be on the Xbox 360, and you don't just have to get the Xbox One to play it. So that's going to be good. I'm probably going to get that on 360 alone anyway, so we'll see.
And I feel that was the thing, is that it's been in development since Plants vs. Zombies 2 started, way back when I was even getting press updates and private updates about it and the all that good stuff that I couldn't tell people, and I can't talk about that kind of stuff. But yeah, I feel that's when they started it. It just has that similar feel, and why not, right? Because they have the same plant types and all that stuff, so it makes perfectly good sense. And then at the end, the presenter then said, "We have Peggle II coming out this year," and jumped up like a little kid, like and everybody was like,
everyone was so happy.
Yeah, but everybody in the hall was like, "Oh, okay." And then the music started playing, so you couldn't hear anything. It was like, oh wow.
Okay. Dave was cheering.
Yeah.
Did they show any gameplay or a trailer or something? I missed the
Zero.
Nothing. Just the title and the music.
Just an announcement.
Nada.
Not even a title. Just the guy saying Peggle II is coming. And there we go. He said it's coming this year. So by the end of 2013, we should see Peggle II. Then, we got more information about Titanfall, just dev information. We got a whole video package about it. How they're working in the mech play with the human play, and how they can work together, and how it's not unbalanced and unfair, and everything like that. All that good stuff, and how it works, and blah 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 blah. Anybody want to talk about this? Anybody catch anything else that I didn't really catch? Because that's the feel that I got. It's just a tech dev or a dev tech development video.
All I heard too was that the cinematics from the single player, should work in the multiplayer too.
Okay, Tyler, go ahead. What were you saying?
I'm sorry.
That's all what I heard.
I feel I was talking to people during that who hadn't seen the Microsoft press conference, so I feel like that was kind of a cool little eye opener for anybody who missed that. And again, I also pretty much just jizzed over the fact that the HUD was amazing.
Yeah, and it's just more gameplay in front of your face and an inside look into the game. Kim, what did you gather from this? You're still not interested, we know, but did this kind of spark a little bit more interest or no?
Not really. I haven't really been. I don't really watch much dev stuff to begin with. It's only for certain things, but that's it wouldn't wake anything inside me that wanted to play the game. But I want to try it, but I don't want to buy it.
Yeah, Hopefully, in the age of zero demos, which is ridiculous coming from the age that I came from,
oh, God.
Where I think we talked about this in a previous podcast where I said we need more demos for every game. People are sick of looking at reviews and buying them because it's based off one person's opinion. We need more demos, developers, demos. Here we go. Okay, so
can only agree with that.
And I said about this, and okay, this was the first problem that we've had since everybody wants to shit on Microsoft. This was the first problem that we had during EA, is that they would not turn off their lavalier mics while going backstage. The entire conference, we heard guys just laughing, girls laughing, and like I was waiting to hear
Harsh
like
voices, yeah.
I was waiting to hear a bunch of derogatory shit. I was waiting. I was like, oh, please do it. Please do it.
Just
would
to
be
see that
amazing.
asshole out
I
there.
was-
Jeez.
Yeah,
I was-
just like
I was
fucking
thinking-
dick.
Prick.
I was thinking about that as well. And maybe when someone was saying, "I screwed that girl," and you cheated on your wife.
That would
That
be
would have
great.
been
do some
amazing.
pot backstage.
Yeah. Oh man, I got a good bag of coke back there. You want to go out in my room and fucking?
And then you just
snort
hear.
Oh.
But yeah, that was the first
wait, I
problem.
forgot, yeah.
I tweeted EA forgot to turn off their microphones. We can hear backstage, and then got a whole bunch of tweets back saying, "Yeah, I thought I heard that," and I was like, "Yeah,
You did.
And I also brought up the fact, and this is not a hater's comment. I brought it up though that EA is talking about new consoles, also old consoles, but we're not talking about the Wii U. Seems a little strange, doesn't it? Even though back a couple weeks ago they said they had nothing in development, and then somebody came out and said, yes, we do have stuff in development. Why is there nothing being spoken about? Especially, like, you think Nintendo would at least pay them to maybe bring up something instead of...
Maybe they just want to get it all out in their own conference.
But they
I
keep...
highly doubt that.
But they keep talking about these third-party or first-party things that are on handheld systems. They're still not talking about stuff
Maybe they
that's on
just
the
weren't
Wii U.
prepared for this. I don't know, because that's.
I don't know. Hopefully
It seems
tomorrow morning
sketchy.
we'll see more, because I think a lot of people should be talking about the Wii U instead of the Xbox One. I'm not biased. I'm going for all systems. I have all 3 current systems right now. I'm going to be getting the X2, like, regardless of anything. What do I have to shit on? I'm just saying. Next.
Well, a toilet for one.
Yes, exactly. My gold toilet that I shit. What?
What?
Gold
No.
toilet.
Then we had a massive surprise with a little teaser trailer of Star Wars Battlefront.
That freaking
Battlefront.
teaser. God
Are
damn it.
you fucking shitting me? After they canceled the third one, they had pre-alpha footage that was released on the internet. I think that was a scam. I'm thinking they did it on
They were
purpose.
just trying to piss
They
us
did that
off.
on
so they
purpose,
surprised
yeah.
us.
They did that on purpose. They had a guy that they said, oh, he had a pre-alpha dev version. No, he's a guy from EA. Now,
I
you
trust
can't...
those guys to troll us. Yeah.
That was smart, though, because that got people talking on the
Oh,
journalistic website saying, oh, it's so sad, and it got interest flowing, like, fucking, we need a Battlefield.
It's just
What
a
is
huge
this?
fucking
Come
troll
on."
moment is what that was.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah.
Hey, what the
Smart.
hell is this? Star Wars Battlefront. What?
EA, you were very smart if that was brought on by
Smart
you. You were
PR.
very smart. Yeah, it's very smart PR move.
That or you were just fucking lucky. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's all
I'm
we
glad
saw.
somebody picked up what was left of that game, though. Seriously.
Oh, yeah. So we got a teaser trailer of Battlefront. They didn't say it was Battlefront 3. They're just saying Star Wars Battlefront. That's what the title said. And then we saw Need for Speed Rivals, which was previously announced, but we hadn't seen anything from it. So they get really in-depth with it, this is the first of its kind of any racing game, and the first especially for a Need for Speed game. So... I'm sure yet again, like I said in the previous post show, this is really technical. But they were saying that they have this all drive. They say Need for Speed Rivals is working on all drive, which connects offline and online players. Now, right when I heard that, I was like, how? What? But I'm offline. This doesn't make sense. But then it makes sense. It's like single player and multiplayer systems, right?
In one world, yeah.
Yeah, so offline players, this is just an example. Offline single-player players can play as a cop, while onlines can play the rival, as an example. And someone else somewhere on an iPad or someone with smart glass. Optional smart glass. Oh no, I said those detrimental words. Optional smart glass can play as the chopper and help out the cops.
Get to the chopper!
It all works in synchronization. They showed a big demo of it. It was really cool. I'm a huge fan of the Need for Speed series. Always have been since it started. I think that's where my racing days started. With that and Test Drive, when you crashed into something, you were done.
Oh god, Test Drive.
But it looks intense. Looks intense, and as Tyler said, the atmosphere is amazing, which it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I'm not even a huge racing game fan. I know you are, at least in this series.
And
Dave. I myself, I'm not. But then I saw like the rainstorm and the chase. I'm like, holy shit, that stuff's deep.
Just think about that with a surround sound system either on your ears or around you, with a screen in front of your fucking face, and you're just that feeling. I've had that feeling before. You just have it when you're racing. Somebody's chasing
that option to make it so you're just the car, like seeing as in front of the car instead of seeing the car. You could be immersed in the fucking game completely.
Oh yeah.
You can always do that in games.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, we got Mr.
Welcome back.
We got Mr. Magoo here.
Sorry guys, I had to go eat because that's what my mom kept yelling me for.
That's all right. We heard it, and I made a big job. I was like, Chris. So Kim, what did you think of the Need for Speed game?
Well, I have been playing Need for Speed, a lot of them, and it is a step in the right direction. It is. I can't really say much about it because I don't really know much, but from what I saw, it was great.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like what they're doing with the past two, like The Run and Most Wanted, but they're stepping it up a notch now. They keep stepping it up because they have to, right? I feel like with racing games, with Need for Speed, it's always been just so generic. It's been racing. You go to a certain track, you beat you beat the guy, or you beat a group of people. You move on to the next track. In the PS2, they finally started stepping it up with Underground 2, and then there was Most Wanted, and now Most Wanted. It just keeps going. They need to do this, and I like this idea. It's very unique, very cool. I like where they're going with it. Chris, what do you think?
I like the idea of all of that. Wow, wait a minute. Lost train of thought for a second. Hold on.
I know, it's all that food, Mr. Magoo. I get it.
No. Like I said, I kind of like what they did with the Need for Speed series. Like, it's always been a great series and all. Like, it's just, I think they just did better with the game, probably more. They, like I said, more flash to the game. That's what people like to the Need for Speed series. So,
can I just say one more thing?
Absolutely not. We're moving on. Here we go.
Like that.
Go ahead.
Okay. I would prefer. I understand that Need for Speed is their flagship racing game, but I would prefer a Burnout game. Just simply because I prefer that series.
That's still under EA.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But Need for Speed is their flagship racing game.
Yeah. I think it's a base. I think they're trying to make it on par with Burnout. But go ahead. What would you like to see? Like, you'd like to see that. What would you, if you had your ideal Burnout game? What would you like to see from it? I know I'm putting you on the spot, but give me some examples or little bullet points that you can throw out there.
I know it's kind of it's a silly dream, but like anything Burnout Paradise did, I want it to be bigger. For instance, you could choose from a different set of cities in the world, and you can drive there with other drivers, and you could do jumps and all that. Maybe integrate some multiplayer aspects into it, because there hasn't really been much of that in Burnout.
Would you be open to a more hokey kind of Burnout, where it's like massive explosions and like very goofy aspects to it? Explosions.
Well, we have that mode that's Burnout Crash.
Yeah. I guess I should say. I don't know. Maybe weaponry on cars. Like I know that's getting into Twisted Metal, but Twisted Metal is pretty much dead.
Twisted Metal.
I wish they would bring that series back. I actually still enjoy Twisted Metal.
I'll need to look.
They did on the PS3.
Yeah, I was about to say I need to look into it. I don't know what the sales numbers were for that new one, but I'm just gonna say that they weren't really good.
No, they probably weren't because.
But I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm not sure.
I would actually second.
I would have got a friggin' PS3 just for that game, to be honest with you.
Because, like I said, like Twisted Metal was only super popular when it first came out on a PlayStation. It really hasn't got as much success as any other like crazy outwitted like racing game. Like like Burnout. That, for example, like Burnout probably got more than. Any of the crazy outwitted not regular racing games.
Then we had the Need for Speed movie, which was already confirmed, but like I said in my tweet, I hope it's not like a fucking Fast and Furious. Like,
yeah, someone made that joke.
That just seems like the only way they could go with it. Right? Like,
which is sad.
Fast 7.
Someone made a joke about that in a group I was in with Tyler not too long ago. That they said, "Oh, ain't that Fast and Furious?" I'm like,
yeah, like I can't see it going either other way or any other way. And at this point, after I said they still haven't turned off the lavalier mics backstage.
Yeah.
The movie's coming out.
I was just waiting for somebody to scream, "Turn it off!"
Yeah, the movie's coming out string. Wow, okay, string.
G-string.
Spring 2013.
Yeah. Spring 2014. Next, we had Dragon Age Acquisition.
Yes.
Which was the trailer. Inquisition, sorry.
Inquisition.
Yes, and not
like
Acquisition.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
No, Dragon Age. But
Acquisition.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
So, Michelle, you wanna take the lead on this?
Me?
Yeah. Go for it. Go for it, girl. Cheer.
Well, we mostly only saw the footage trailer, not much gameplay, but it looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, we didn't see any gameplay. We just kind of saw what
the enemy design is pretty cute.
Yeah,
the trailer more or less.
What did you mean by cute? I saw that. You posted it. I was like, cute. What the fuck? A burly dragon that has spikes and shit on it? That's
cute.
He's so cute. Oh, Spyro. Oh,
what are you talking about, Dave? It's fucking adorable.
Spyro and Dudley the Dragon. You're so cute.
I find the design pretty interesting and nice. It's open world, which is again pretty. Nearly every game is going to be open world right now. Apparently,
it seems to be the thing of the year.
Yeah, like we said in the last post show.
In the Microsoft one, yeah, and it's going to be out fall 2014. Pretty hyped.
Cheer.
Yeah.
The only thing this reminded me of is that I still need to play Dragon Age 1 and 2, which I have for PC, and they're BioWare games, so I'm like, oh, come on, I need to play them. Because Mass Effect, I need to get I still need to beat Mass Effect 3, for God's sakes. I'm so behind. Fuck!
Dave, you're not as behind as I am.
Why Mass Effect 3?
So many games I have to get that are good.
So
Never played Mass Effect 1, so who's the farthest behind?
oh yeah, that's true. You should. You know what, Tyler, Michelle.
What?
Go
What?
if you have $60, not right now, at some point, and you're very interested in playing Mass Effect. I have, which I bought, even though I have all 3 games. You can buy the Mass Effect trilogy for $59.99, and it has Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, all the DLC for 1, all the DLC for 2, and number 3 without the DLC. Buy it. So much worth it. Do it when you have $60 that you want to spend on Mass Effect.
Well, I already have Mass Effect 1 and 2, that's the problem.
Well, I had Mass
I'm the one who'd
Effect
have to
1.
get the collection.
I had Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and I still got it. It was,
Dave, I don't
Yeah,
think
well,
that's
you have the money.
dollars lying
I
around.
don't.
whoa, it is worth it. It is so worth it. Even the packaging is so beautiful, and it looks like one of those collector's edition Blu-rays, and you're like,
I still don't even have a fucking.
And yet you didn't get the Duke Nukem bust.
I know. I didn't get the Duke Nukem bust, fucker.
You fucked up, man. What the hell?
Speaking of David Hayter, when John St. John is gone, just saying. But moving on to EA Sports, which
It's in the game.
it's in the game, but
What's in your wallet? Wait a second.
It's in the game.
Yeah.
guys, I even said I don't know how to cover this. I don't know. The only person that can cover something is Kim here because he's a big FIFA fan. But they were talking about NBA. They were talking about Madden 25. I don't know. And I was following you guys, and even Kim said, I haven't played Madden since 07. That was the last time I played Madden. The last time I played NHL was 07. I've never played a FIFA game. But, like, shit, I don't really know how to cover this kind of stuff. But we should say, I think Tyler wants to cover this because he brought it up even before even before I said, all right, guys, let's go. We got to start because Ubisoft's coming up. He said, what did you want to bring up, Tyler? Somebody came out and speaking some shiznit. What were they talking about, son?
Oh, that. Okay.
Talk about the she's a breezy, right?
Oh, don't you when you think video games, don't you think Drake?
Oh God.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Why? Why? Answer me. Why? Drake? Why?
Who the fuck are y'all? I don't think it's better right now, and that's all.
Who did they bring to last year's E3 for that Just Dance game?
Oh, I don't know. God, I can't remember this shit.
It's one of those situations where it's not fucking necessary. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's plenty of Drake fans out there, and I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying he's not relevant to the point.
Not gonna lie, loved Drake's first album. Then he just became this little whiny bitch online. So, but, I said on my Twitter, yeah, how much do you want to bet? I didn't say it this way, but I'm gonna put it this way now. How much do you want to bet you'll see Drake on the show floor at E3? Because he said he was so interested in video games. He's there. He wants to check out video games, so he said, What? Drake? You're going to be walking the floor with your entourage with guns and stuff? I don't think that's going to happen, bro. You ain't no Justin Bieber who would pull out guns just for taking pictures and shit. That's right. I'm up with terrible.
It's like you hear Drake backstage when the mics were still on.
Oh,
the mics were still on. You just hear Drake backstage. Yo, man, I got some coke here. Anybody want to?
No, you got it all wrong. First of all, that's not how Drizzy Drake talks. He goes, yo, man, what's going on? I'm easy, but cheesy, peasy, peasy. You got the cokey shokey for me and the noky bokey. Yeah, there you go. That's Drizzy Drake.
That was hokey.
Hokey shokey, whitey manoki. There we go.
No.
Wait, what?
Please, let's move on.
Yes,
Ghosty,
please.
because I'm a crack, I'm a jacker. What? No, I'm not. I shouldn't even say that. That's a horror. Why would I even do that? Yeah. Shit. So then we were going
Dave.
on. So then we're going on. We're going on to UFC, and I can talk about this, but they didn't really announce anything. They just said, even Dana White, the president of UFC, when the presenter came out, he was like, "Everybody wants to know what it's like to be punched in the face." And Dana White was like, "No, they don't."
You want to see it?
Yeah, he's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?"
Hold on, I have a question for you guys. Doesn't Dana White look like he's gotten meaner and like more nastier than what he used to look like before? Like I remember him look very skinny. Like really.
No, Dana White was even fatter back in the day. Dana White is probably the coolest president of any multi. I don't know if they're million or billion. I'm gonna say billion-dollar corporation out there.
Also, did he want to fight again?
True, yeah.
No.
I heard that somewhere.
No, that's irrelevant. He's already said no.
The bastard has a death wish.
So here we go. So he brought out John Bones Jones, and I can't remember the other guy's name.
Joe Jones or something? No.
No, John Bones Jones, and the other guy. I can't remember what his name was, but
yeah, that guy.
Yeah, and
that guy.
Now you're throwing me off. So I'm just reading through my tweets. Blah 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 blah. More UFC stuff. Kim, do you want to talk about the FIFA stuff?
Well, no, not really. We didn't see much. We didn't see anything. We didn't see gameplay. We just saw trailers. That's all.
Yes, but you were excited, weren't you?
They were talking.
Well, I was excited.
Whoa. They were talking about their new engine, the Infinity engine, right?
Infinity, yeah.
That goes for all the sports games. And I said about the NBA, I said that it looks more real this time, not so stale like it was before. And I'm assuming that's going to be it for FIFA as well. But they have been progressing ever since the mid, like 05. They've been progressing and become better and better each year. They had a real competition with Pro Evolution Soccer for many years. Now they're like on top.
Right.
Yeah, this engine, it sounds very promising. It does, because human interaction in the game can be really frustrating. The computer interaction, because they won't understand what you want to do and where they are supposed to run. They'll stop if you want them to go through. They'll stop and just go back if you take too long. So this sounds promising. I don't know if it will revolutionize anything, but does sound interesting.
All right. So then we had Battlefield 4, more of it. I missed the first part of it because the stream that I was watching went down, and Kim's as well. But then Michelle provided us with another one, and we heard a little bit about Commander Mode, which is pretty cool. You can command the battle on the go or sitting down. So what it is you can theoretically be on the go anywhere as long as you're connected with any mobile device, any Android device. They never said that it wasn't limited to or Android device or iOS device, and command a battle from there, which is pretty cool. What else did I say? Oh yeah, they were showing very team-based battle, which never happens in a game. And nobody ever
That's
is
why
running.
you need a real group.
Yeah, nobody's running together and being like, "Let's go this way," and all right, everybody regroup.
Fuck you! I'm getting all the kills.
And
Exactly.
Apparently, the other team had terrible aim because when they were in front of a building, nobody could shoot them going up the stairs. I know it's a demo, but it's funny stuff to think about theoretically.
It's like, I want us to stay as a team. Oh, it's an enemy. No, don't go there. Oh.
Emmeth, meat shield.
And then Kim goes, no one is willing to take command.
That's how it really.
We'll try it. And I go, get out of the tank, bruh. That's in an upcoming video. You'll see it.
Oh,
but
great.
Yeah. It's probably one of the funniest moments on my channel. But yeah, nobody does that. And basically, it looks like they're pushing for 64-player combat on the console.
64 player, yeah.
They said they have a demo there with 64 players, and if you want to play, they never said it was limited to PC or PS4 or Xbox One. They said it's there. So I'm just assuming that from now on, these consoles are going to be able to handle 64 players, which is amazing and awesome. And finally, that is so cool.
That is huge.
We've gotten to that point where consoles can now handle 64 players. That's a big thing. Now we just need to look for the servers that can actually withhold them and not drop 12 people every 10 minutes and shit like that, you know? So, the next thing and the last thing that we had before we end this and move on to the Ubisoft presser is they gave a little preview of Mirror's Edge 2, brought to you by DICE and EA. And the little joke that I said, because this is why they weren't going to make one until there was a petition, is nobody bought Mirror's Edge 2 until it was like $20. And what they're thinking now is, you guys better fucking buy it, or like, what are we doing? You better buy it at launch, or what are we doing? This is a waste of our time. So people, you better buy it.
I'll tell you what they'd be doing.
Coming when it's ready.
And I know games are $59.99, but if you're really interested in a game, you will save up and dedicate your hard-earned money to that game. And a lot of people weren't. It just shows at launch until it was on sale.
Then again, with Mirror's Edge 1, nobody really knew what the game was about, how it would play. There we already have the problem again with demos. We don't have enough demos.
Yeah, exactly. Demos. And it did come out for PC as well, and I don't know what the sales number was for that. I think I have it for PC. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Steam.
Yeah, and but yeah, I can only figure that it's going to come out for all three of the major consoles. I'm sorry, Wii U. I don't see it as like the major. Maybe it'll come out unless if they can come out. I think the thing is that they need to find out a way to use that gamepad, and nobody is figuring out a way unless they put a blank screen.
You mean besides as a paperweight?
Yeah, and
exactly.
I don't. I have a Wii U. I don't know. All right, guys. So that's it for the EA press conference from E3 2013. We're gonna end it here. So for the Fuse-4 Network, I am Dave McCauley, joined by Chris, Kim, Michelle, and Tyler. We will see you guys post-show of the Ubisoft press conference. Exactly 30 minutes after it ends, because I think the next press conference after that is Sony, which is at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's Sony free, yeah.
So we will see you guys then. Be sure to use the Twitter hashtag Fuse4 E3, which is FUSE 4, the number 4 E, and then the number 3. So with that said, we will see you guys in the next post show.
Happy trails.
Bye.